and welcome to this session on Java beginner tutorial. Today we are going to create our very first Java program and we will compile and run it. So let us begin, and step number one will be we have to open our Eclipse and select a workspace. Okay, so if you are on Windows, we have seen we have added our Eclipse folder here, and we will go inside it and we will open eclipse.exe and run it. So this should open Eclipse on our Windows, and we have to select a workspace. So a workspace will be a folder where all the projects that you create in Eclipse will get saved to. So you can create any folder on your system and provide the location here, and you can click OK. If you are on Mac, you will do the same thing. You will open Eclipse from wherever you have selected, and again you have to select a workspace. So in my case, I have selected a folder on my desktop, tools, Java and learn Java. So this is the workspace I have provided here, and I will click on OK. So it will start Eclipse on my Mac. So let us go to our workbench, and here let us quickly understand our Eclipse. So we have a menu here, a menu bar, then we have a tools bar here, then this section on the left here we will have our project explorer or our package explorer. So basically all our projects in a tree view, we can have it here, and we can navigate to different sections of our project from this particular section. Then the area in the middle is the editor. So all our programming and editing and writing of the code will happen on this particular area. Then we have an outline view which will give us some outlines, and then at the lower area we have different sections, and we will also have a console here where we will be able to look at the results of our execution. Okay, so our Eclipse is up and running on Mac as well as on Windows. Now if you look at it, it is the same Eclipse and the same version, Eclipse Neon, that I am using. So you have a menu bar, you have a tools bar, and the Eclipse. The same thing is there on Mac as well. We have the same menu, the same toolbars, and the rest of the things. So I will be continuing creating my Java program on Eclipse on a Mac, but even if you are on Windows, you will be following the same process. It is absolutely the same. There is no difference. In case there will be any difference, I will tell you. So Eclipse is a platform independent software, so it does not matter the operating system you are on. Okay, so let us begin and let us create our program. So we have to create a Java project first, and we have several ways to do that. You can go to file and you can go to new and select a Java project. In case this option is not being displayed, you can go to other, and here you can start typing Java project in the wizard, and then select a Java project option and next. Here you have to give a project name, so let us give a name as learn Java, and rest of the things you can keep default for now, and click on next and finish. So you can see we have got our project created here. Okay, there are several other ways. You can also click on this particular icon which is for creating a new item. So you can see this icon new, you can click on the drop down, and again you can click Java project, or you can go to other and select a Java project. The third way will be you can right click on this explorer, and again you can go to new and Java project. So once we have a Java project, we will go to our src package, right click, new, and we will create a new package. Okay, so let us say the package name is my first Java program. Okay, and by default we keep namings in a package to lowercase. Click finish. So what does a package means is you will categorize your codes into different packages. So for example, I have created a package by the name my first Java program, and I will create a class inside it. So my class will be inside this particular package, and we will learn more about it in detail. So let me also write this down. Step 2 will be create Java project, then create a package, and then we have to create a class. Now let us create a class. Again, you can right click on the package and say new and select class. Here you have to give the name of the class. Okay, so let us say we will say this is hello world, and you will get an option to include public static void main method. So if you select this, it will by default create a main method for you. Click finish, and now you can see this on this editor we have a class and a main method as well. Okay, so now let us very quickly learn about these keywords. So whenever you create a class, the very first line will be the package name. So in my case it is my first Java program, and then we have our class. So we start with public, and public is an access modifier, and this means that our class is can be viewed from outside as well. Okay, and we will learn more about these modifiers and access modifiers more into detail into our next sessions. So for now, just understand that this is how our class can be accessed. Then class is a keyword, so whenever we create a class, we give the keyword as class and then the name of the class. This is the open braces for the class, and this is the closed braces for the class. So whatever is inside these two braces will be a part of this particular class. Okay, then we have the main method. Again, public is an access modifier. Static is again a Java keyword, and here static means that this particular method is static and we can call it directly, and we do not need to create an object of the class to call this method, and we will learn more about it in the next session. And main is the by default the method which is always called at the starting directly from the JVM, so it does not needs to create an object, it has to be called directly, and that is why this is static. Void is the return type, so this method does not have any return types, therefore we have given void. In case it has a return type, we can give string or we can give int, so that it should return a value which is of data type int. In our case it is void because it does not return anything. This is the name of the main method, and then we have these arguments. These are the command line arguments, and we will learn more into details in next sessions. So for now we have our class created and a method created. Now we have to print something. So for that, in Java we have system.out.println and the brackets, and inside the bracket I can write anything. Let us say I write hello world. Okay, so this is the way we give a command to print anything on the console. System.out.println, in the bracket we give whatever string or anything we want to print, and then the semicolon. Semicolon is always given at the end of a statement. Okay, now we have created our program, we have to run it. So there are again several ways to run the program. Let me also write it down. Step number 4 will be step number 3 will be compile and run. Okay, so when we say compile, it will compile this program and make sure there are no errors in the that are the compile time errors, and then we will run it. We can directly run it as well. We can go to our menu, say run, and select this particular option to run. We can also do a right click inside the editor, say run as Java application. We can also right click on the class here and again say run as Java application, or we have a direct button provided on the Eclipse, so we can also run it from here. So let us click this button and let us run this, and you can see the output hello world. Okay, now there is a difference between system.out.println and system.out.print, and the difference is that when we say system.out.println, it will print whatever statement here is and then it will go to the next line, whereas if we do not put ln, it will not go to the next line. So let us say I say this is my first Java program, and I say this is not println, this is only print. So you will see these two lines will be printed in the same line. So let me just run this. So you can see we have got the output in the same line here. If I say print ln, now you will see this will go to the next line. Let me run it again, and you can see this has gone to the next line. Okay, so this is a very basic way how we can create our first Java program. In the next session we will go deeper into programming and we will learn about all the different types of keywords, access modifiers and everything about Java. Keep learning. Hope you like it. Thank you.